Okay, today I'm doing the planning to do the Sierre Zinal famous mountain trail route, plus an extra 5k because I'm going from the centre of town here, Sierre, to the start. It is filthy weather, but as this is practice for the UTMB, and I don't actually think they cancel the UTMB for this kind of stuff, then there aren't really any excuses. I've got to do it. So I'll come back again when I get to the trailhead. Okay, I'm at the trailhead now. Good news and bad news. I guess the good news is that the rain is lessening off a little bit. You'd probably say this is drizzling rather than lashing it down. And I guess that my waterproofs are actually pretty good. They're new from Montane. Had a good research around. I might post on that in a different thread. And as you can see, I'm at the trailhead. Hopefully it's going to be pretty easy to navigate. The bad news is I made a couple of mistakes on the way between Sierre and here. Cost me about 20 minutes. Better research would have helped. But these signs up here should make it easy, and my guess is these are going to be all the way up. So just coming up to Ponchet, and you know, the reason I came out to Switzerland was to be able to do some vertical, and that was like a 2-hour non-stop hike up. I think it was 1,200 meters. If you're watching this because you're thinking about doing the Sierre Zinal, firstly, if you want to come and practice it, it's extremely well marked. There's big yellow Zs on the trees and official signposts. You couldn't really lose a track at all. And secondly, you know, it's pretty steep. All of that first section, you know, all the way up. And I can see that in the race itself, you know, obviously you're not going to be going fast, but it's going to be single flow of traffic. I don't know how they start people in normal years. In this year, 2021 and 2020, basically they've been doing individual starts for the Sierre Zinal. You basically record your time, a bit like how they do it for outdoors. If you want to do the bike ride there, you just log in at the bottom and log in at the top. But if we were doing it on a race day with some of the mass starts, and I know they have people starting at different times, I could see that being extremely limiting, because probably even after an hour and a half, maybe after an hour and a quarter, is about the only time the path widens out enough to overtake. But you know, probably that's good as a way of pacing. And if you're watching this as part of my journey for the UTMB, you know, that was basically perfect. You know, I've done more vertical uphill in this single 2 hours already so far today than I've done in any single run in any of my training. And we'll see if it levels out now. I haven't been paying enough attention to the course, but just to give you an idea of the signage, it really is very good. You can see we're at Ponchet 1873, so I must have gone up about 1,300 by now, so we'll check in a bit further on. I just let you know that I have these really helpful signs, give you a warning when you've got 2k to go into Liège station. Bit of encouragement on there, and also to help you pace all of your nutrition and hydration as well. How well marked it is, and to be quite honest with you, it is. I still managed to lose away just now, so I just had a little diversion, probably added 15 minutes onto my time, but ran across a few fields, and I could fortunately I downloaded the GPX file to have a quick look. I haven't put it onto my watch, which is obviously what I should have done, but been quite technical, the path since the Weisshorn Hotel. I guess we're in the last 6 kilometers or so now. You really have to look carefully and get a good grip with where you're going. This is where picking your feet up definitely helps. If you trip forward here, it could be really nasty. I know I'm kind of nearing the end now. Pretty sure Zinal is just down there to my right, but there's a really thick fog mist out and I can't see anything. I can hear something down there, which might be a lift running or something like that. So I've probably got, I'm guessing about 2k to go. I can't really go on my watch because I've lost my way a couple of times or lost the trail. But if you think about doing the Sierre Zinal, basically once you get to Hotel Weisshorn, then it's all level or downhill from there on. Some quite technical sections in the trail, but now on the downhill, final downhill, it looks like a fairly good earth trail. I think it's the final downhill, we'll find out. These trees are amazing. Keep expecting Gandalf or a hobbit to appear. Remember this bit from a few years ago when we come out the other side here, and it's a little run down a VTT track, and we're in Zinal. So here we are in Zinal, down beneath the clouds again, so it's raining again. That was really good. I think my watch made it 5:38. Missed a turn a couple of times, lost the trail, so you know, I've no idea what kind of time that is, but it was certainly a really good outing, plus the kind of 40 minutes at the beginning as well, just getting to the trailhead. So for me, a really good day of training and about, I don't know, 2,300 meters of going up, and pretty steep descent coming down there as well. So now I'm going to go and try and find my hotel, recover, and get ready for tomorrow.